Hey, Jimmy. Say it, Bob. Well, I'm here with my good buddy. They're nice. Don't be angry at them. Godzilla is on the scene. Hey guys, how are you today? You know, I love Godzilla. And back in the 1970s and 80s, this was a toy that a lot of people had. Now, I never had it back in the day because, you know, I couldn't have everything. My mom was really good. My mom and dad bought me everything, but I always wanted this, and somehow I never got it. And so now that I found it again, I'm like, there's my old toy I always wanted. So I got it. Anyways, I've been having a lot of fun today. You know, I tell you, it's been a really good day. I wanted to say, first of all, thank you. Thank you to all of you who have been calling for private readings. I got a little backlog, so I am getting back to you. So if you're waiting to hear from me, not to worry, I will get to you. You know, my assistant Angela had a day off, so you know, I'm playing catch up. We're working on it as fast as we can. But I'm just glad you're here, and thank you for calling. Now, I still have openings for this upcoming week. If you want to get on my schedule for a private reading. Private reading, you know, says some people say, well, what's a private reading psychic about? Well, private reading is you and me, one-on-one, just us, for a full hour. Now, you guys have a lot of fun here, but imagine if you had the entire hour just for yourself, for every question you could answer or ask and that I could answer, you know? Because, you know, in our private readings, we cover everything: past, present, future, spirit guides, messages from deceased loved ones, life missions, life themes, karmic links, all of that and even more. And then I answer all your questions. So I cover a lot of stuff, you know. Christine says Angela deserves a day. Yes, she does. She works an awful lot for me. And I told her, don't worry, just take care of your stuff this weekend you need to do. So I've been doing everything. Hey, Gav Hines is here. Gav said, I love the old Godzilla films. Oops, wait a sec, I just lost it. Love the old Godzilla films with folks dressed up as them and beat the hell out of each other in the polystyrene buildings. Yeah, isn't that true? Oh my gosh. Eric, you're so nice. Eric just wrote, he said, done 2 sessions already, and he is great. Well worth it. It's a spiritual investment. Eric, thank you. It's good to see you. Yeah, Eric has sat with me, and Eric, thank you for that endorsement. So yeah, so anyways, by the way, somebody just said, I saw go by, somebody said they liked my shirt I'm wearing. This is my dashiki. Now that it's starting to get warmer, I'm wearing this. Let me show it to you. Isn't this a cool happening shirt? It's done in shades of orange and green and blue. This is an African shirt. This is considered African formal wear. So like if you were in Africa, like, you know, like Ghana, like one of the countries that wears these, I'm trying to think, Nigeria, Ghana, these countries. If you got invited to like a big formal event, like a wedding or a big party, you could actually wear that because it's like tropical country, but this is considered formal attire. Isn't that cool? So, anyways, yeah. So, gosh, we got a lot of people here tonight. So good to see you. Maria's here. B. LeClaire's here. Ghostly Girl's here. Joey Spiritual Media's here. Horror Beauty FX is here. Carolina R is here. Ken Lawson's here. Kim Osborne, Moon Mother. Miss Limitless is here. Mina Laurie, yay. Joey Spiritual Media. Renee Steuben Lopez is here. Raven Fisher's here. Gosh, it's good to see all of you. So I'm so glad you're here. And oh, bless your heart, Crystal Owl's here. She says, oops, what did I say? Woohoo, I love Lord Bob. Thank you so much. Yes, Robert Stevens, you got here. Good for you. Thank you for being here. Maria H is here. D3, Light 3D. That's hard for me to say, but that's a cool name. Kate Pigeon is here. Stojance is here, all the way from Macedonia. Dana the Goddess. Yay, hail the Goddess. Dana's the goddess in the house tonight. Welcome, Dana Goddess. Yeah, you know I love the Goddess, you know. Moon Mother's here. Yay, all the way from Australia. Moon Mother, what time is it in Australia? I think it's Monday over there. Maybe Monday morning. I don't know. Anyways, tell me what time it is way down under. Yay, Kim Osborne is here. Yay, Melanie. We're going to do meditation in a minute here. Melanie Miller is here. Hi, Melanie. Rhonda S is here. Jay Whippet's here. Wow, we got everybody. T Rose Lover, Mina Laurie. Woo woo. Dana the Goddess is going woo woo. Yay. All right. Daniel Moore. Hey, Daniel. Good to see you. I so enjoyed meeting your friend the other day and doing the reading. Thank you for sending her to me. Lovely, lovely lady. Thank you, Daniel. Well, it's so good. Jean Martin is here. Hey, Jean, good to see you. Jose, gosh, we got a lot of people here. Makita loves Selena. Anyways, I can't get all the names in, so I'm not ignoring you, but we got stuff we got. I could sit and read names all night, hundreds of y'all here. Well, I'm so honored that you took the time to be here. Hi, Alicia Faye. Now, before we get into everything tonight and do our meditation, we've got to have a few quick announcements. So let's see, we already covered private readings. So if you want to contact me, my phone number, it's right below this video, 703-825-3929. In fact, you should see it on your screen there scrolling. That's my phone number. It says call 703-825-3929 to purchase a private reading with Psychic Bob. Also, make sure to visit my website, PsychicBob.com, which is right here below my finger. That's where you can learn about my work as a psychic. Also, don't forget my YouTube merchandise store. This is one of my shirts that's available, Blue Reality. This is only one. I've got like 25 different shirts over there, maybe more now. But you can get that, okay? Speaking of artworks and paintings, well, let me hang that up. I last night released a new painting on my website because every week we have a new artwork. So if you are interested in getting a free download artwork, for those of you who weren't at last night's gathering, we did a live stream last night. It was kind of last minute. So if you weren't there, I understand, believe me. But here is my newest painting. This is called Alternate Reality 2. You guys remember I had one called Alternate Reality? Well, this is the newest painting called Alternate Reality 2. And you can get your free copy at my website at PsychicBob.com. So I'll let you look it up because somebody yesterday said, can you go slow and show it up close? So there you go. And if you want to read about my artworks, if you go to my merchandise store and you look up, this is, by the way, in a t-shirt form. If you see the t-shirts, it tells about the history of each painting that's on the t-shirt. So you can learn about my art. Even if you don't want to buy a shirt right now, for whatever reason, you can still go there and read about my paintings. So it's kind of like a little museum over there. Oh my gosh. One of my fantasies is that I'll walk into a museum one day and see one of my paintings. I love that, There's some Basquiat and you turn the corner and there's Psychic Bob. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, well, we can all dream. But I'm lucky because I live by these big national museums, art museums, National Gallery, the Hirshhorn, all these modern, pardon me, my voice is gone, all these modern art galleries. And I'm thinking about sending some paintings to them just to see if they'll accept them. Maybe they'll put them up. You never know. Oh, Crystal Al is here. Crystal Al says, oh my God, Bob, I love your paintings. I just want to have a whole wall for them all in my home. Oh, God bless you. Crystal Al, you're an amazing artist yourself. I got to say, if you haven't seen Crystal Al's work, you've got to go see her work. Pretty amazing stuff. Layla Winters is here. Hi, Layla. Good to see you, darling. Thank you for being here. Ashley's here. Stranger Things 77 here. Thank you so much. It looks like a binder. Yeah, it kind of does. So anyways, make sure, go to PsychicBob.com, get your free download copy, and then visit my merchandise store for the t-shirt version. I have this shirt in different colors. I'm expanding the color range. So this one's in black, white, or green. And that painting actually looks good on all of them. So go check it out. See what you think. Well, I'm glad you're here. Now, we got to do some meditation before we get into doing readings tonight. So I want everybody just to sit back and relax for a few minutes. We're going to do our blink meditation. Excuse me. You guys ready for blink meditation? All right. So, blink meditation, what is that? For those of you who are new here, this is a new technique that I'm teaching. And the concept is that within we have instant access to our soul light, divine light. It's not like something we have to work at, it's already there. And the concept is, in fact, I got to use a lamp to demonstrate it. So here's a lamp, okay? Now, if we turn that lamp off, it's dark, and I hope you can see me. But see that lamp, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to count from 3 down to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to blink on, just like that lamp. See how quickly that lamp illuminated? Well, we can do that as well. That's a spiritual ability that we have, but we forget it. And I'll tell you, there are people who have told me they've been doing this and it helps them. Kim Osborne, I know she tells me, she works in the medical field. And she said, you know, sometimes situations come up with patients where she needs to tune in right away to get a sense of what's going on. Because, you know, I always say, use your psychic gifts in your daily life. It's not just like, oh, it's Sunday, now we'll all practice being psychic. No, psychic ability is for every day. But, you know, to access it, it takes some time and some practice. So that's why we do this, it's practice. So I want everybody to get comfortable there. And we're going to do our blink meditation. So I want you just to settle down. We're just going to close our eyes for a moment. And as we close our eyes, let's let go all that crazy tensions of the day and enter into that place of silence and peace within. Let us just follow our breathing just for a moment, in and out. Just be silent. Breathe out all the tension. And now we're going to count down. All right, from 3 to 1. And when we get to 1, we're going to blink on. 3, 2, 1. Blink on. Whoo. Did you feel that? Ooh, I felt that power. That was pretty intense tonight. Ooh. You see, because some people will tell you, oh, it takes an hour just to meditate, to open the channel and all that. No, it doesn't. It can be that quick. All right. So first question tonight is from Maria H. Hi, Maria. You're the lucky person. All right. Maria H. Am I going to do well at my new job? And will my depression die down? Yes. You know, Maria, I have to tell you, oops, where my glasses go? Yeah, I do actually see you doing well at your new job. I feel that you're at a turning point right now. In terms of depression, I would like you to work with a doctor because I think at least for the short term, some antidepressants would be helpful. I don't personally, now I can't legally by law give medical advice, I have to say that. But I'm not a personal fan of long-term antidepressants. I feel they're good in the short term for a lot of people. So I'd like you to think about it as a short-term thing, kind of to help you move forward. Because I feel like whatever you're doing now, it's still not taking either the wrong dosage, or maybe you just need an increase or a decrease. Because I'm getting this energy imbalance in terms of medicine around you. But I do see you getting a handle on it. And I feel that as we get to the end of May, going into June, you're in a much stronger emotional position. So I do see you doing well. Thank you for your question. Kim Osborne, any messages from my spirit guide or angels? Blessing you, Lord Isia. Thank you. Thank you, Kim. Kim, I have to tell you here, I'm getting around you Archangel Michael today. He's one of your guardian protectors. And he says to tell you that he guides you to have instant wisdom. He said that you're in a position now where you're going to be an influence to a lot of people. And you're speaking your words of truth. He says, tell her to speak her truth, for her truth is the truth that will help many. So call on Archangel Michael. He's around you. He's going to help you, okay? Blessings to you. Thank you for your question. Stojan Stezelikov. Hi, Bob. Question. I'm feeling very bad at home these last 5 to 6 days. When I'm out in the backyard, I feel good, but when I go home, I always have a headache. Is there a negative spirit in my house? Blessings. You know, Sturgeons, I don't pick up a negative spirit around you. But what I'm getting is, it feels, this is going to, I hope this makes sense. I feel like when I walk into your house, it becomes very dark. I feel like you're not getting enough light. And it's like that sense of discomfort is your body saying, I need fresh air, I need light. And I think when you go outside, that's giving your body the balance that you need. I don't think this is spiritual, but I do think it's physical. I think it's connected to your own body's relation to light and the air. So what I want you to do is, when you go home, if you can, when you're in your bedroom, try to open up all the curtains. If you can, open the windows, you know, if it's not too cold. But even if it's really cold, just for a little bit, we'll start to bring balance back, and periodically do that, okay? That's going to help you. Thank you for your question. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. All right. Oops, hold on a second. Carolina R., any messages for me? Thank you. Blessings. You know, Carolina, I have to tell you, when I'm stepping into your frequency right now, I'm hearing a voice around you. And this sounds like it's a lady talking to me. And she says, my name is Marina. She says, gives me the name Marina. And she says, I'm Marina. And she said, she's a guide to you. And Marina's fine because she's like an older Italian lady. Like, she makes pasta, and she's, you know, just a really cool person. She said, oh, I died somewhere in the early 60s. And it's funny because she's dressed in like 1950s, 1960s style clothing. But she's around you, and she said she's helping you rediscover your connection to food. It looks like you're in a time right now where nutrition is very important for you. And this woman, Marina, says, she said, I'll get the food balance and nutrition right. I don't know if you've been working on some type of special diet, or you're exploring cooking more, but Marina's coming in to work with you in the kitchen. So I would say go in the kitchen and call on her and see what inspiration goes. She might tell you to make a dish, and suddenly you're like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm making a dish that I had forgotten how to make, and it will be very inspirational. So Marina's around you, one of your guides. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, you just, Miss Makita Love, $15, darling. Thank you so much. Thank you for your donation. Question, Lord Ision, so good to see you. Thank you, good to see you. I've been feeling pretty bad. Migraines, chills, fatigue. What's going on with me? Because lots of food gives me a bad reaction. I'm not sure how to eat healthy. Blessings. You know, Miss Makita, I have to tell you, you know, when I'm stepping into your body, I'm getting two different things. I think you actually have a cold. It's not coronavirus, it's the common cold. I picked that up around you. But I'm also getting an allergic reaction to, it's a certain green that you're eating. It's almost like, I don't know if you eat some type of, it's a type of a lettuce. It's not your standard lettuce, but there's a type of like a lettuce. It's a green leafy vegetable you're eating. And for some reason, that just throws your body out of whack. It like spikes your blood pressure. It may be a cabbage-based plant, like cabbage or still relative of cabbage, which is actually really good for you. But in your case, I feel that it's spiking your blood pressure. So you might want to review what green vegetables you're eating. I also am getting a little bit of an imbalance connected to gluten and to wheat products. And I feel like your body just doesn't like wheat products. So you may need to look at that. Because I feel like it's like you're doing really well, and then you just throw that one thing into the diet, and then everything just spikes and goes crazy. So that's where I want you to put some focus in those areas, okay? I hope that helps. Thank you for your question, your donation. Blessings to you. Yancey111 gave $4.99 to the show. Thank you, Yancey. So generous you guys are. Hello, I was wondering, what is the purpose of this connection? Does it have romantic potential, or should I move on? You know, Yancey, when I'm stepping into your vibration right now, what I'm getting is that person that you're connecting to is interested in you. So I do think it has romantic potential. And what it is this is somebody that I feel that, is on your spiritual chart as an option line. Now, this is why I want to talk about option lines, because sometimes people call me and they'll say, Psychic-Bob, I have to know who my soulmate is. And I always tell people, I don't believe in a single soulmate. I believe that we build into our life chart many options when we come down here. And so the option line, this person's one of your option lines. So if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, it's not the failing of your life. It's just an option line. So at this time, I feel this person is an option line on your chart. I do think it has romantic potential, and I think you should follow it. Okay. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, we got a Crystal Owl donated $5. God bless you, darling. Hi, Bob. Do you see any messages for me from my mom? Keep rocking those paintings. They are epic. Thank you, Crystal Owl. Listen, you're so sweet. You're very talented. We should get together sometime and do an art show. Wouldn't that be fun? Like do a broadcast where we talk about art? Because you're one of the few Wiccans I know who does amazing stuff. We'll talk about that. Anyways, to answer your question, let me see if I can get your mom over here. Fletcher, do you have anybody for Crystal? Okay, hold on. Doris Stokes is back here. Hi, Doris. I can hear you. Yes, you got her? Hold on. I think your mom's back here, Crystal. Okay, I can hear her, and she says to tell you, she said, please tell her I'm here. And she said she wants you to know she's sorry. She says, please tell her I'm sorry, because she said there were a lot of times that I should have done more to help her. And I felt like when I left this earth, I left her in a quandary. She wants you to know she's fine in the spirit world, but she feels very bad about leaving. She said, please tell her to call on me because I'm going to be there all the time with her. She said she's talking about bringing healing to your journey. And she's talking about healing around a child. I believe this is a son around you. And she says, I'm healing and strengthening bonds with the son. So she wants you to know you can call on her, and she wants to make amends for the times where she felt she was not present for you. So she's with you now, sending a lot of love over to you and to this younger child. I believe it's a son. Okay, I hope that helps. She's also saying that she's taught, there's another voice I'm getting, somebody in spirit named Irene or Irina. And I don't know if that's her name or a name of a friend of hers. I just heard Irina's back here. So anyways, I got to leave you with that. I hope that helps a little bit, but she's with you. Don't be afraid. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, so many kind donations. Hold on, we got some more. Oops, hold on, I just lost. Hold on, I got to find it. Ken Lawson. Hi, Ken. Good to see you. $2. Have any messages for me from my dad or Papa? Let me see. Doris, are you still there? Can you find out for Ken's? Anybody back there for Ken? Okay. We got a lot of spirits. Like when they know the door's open, they all gather. So we've got to kind of sort through crowds of people. Hold on just a second. Doris, do you have something? Oh my gosh. Both of them? Oh my gosh. Ken, this is your lucky day. I got your dad and grandpa back here. Both of them came over. And this is funny. They said, we're both having beers over here. So they're in the spirit, we're having a beer. And they're asking me to tell you that they've been looking after you. I hear your dad saying something about, sound like he said, keep going, you're almost there. It looks like you're coming into a kind of a growth period here, particularly in the money area. And your dad saying, he said, I'm getting him over the hump and getting him on his way. So this is going to be a powerful next few months. And your grandfather is asking me to tell you, he said, yeah, around July, things are going to be even better. So we got a little while, but you're on a path now. And they're both guiding you to get you over the hump and to get you on your way. Okay, so definitely call on them. They're around you. I hope that helps. Thank you for your time and your donation. Thank you, Doris, for bringing them. Blessings to you. All right, Stranger Things 77. Hey, Stranger Things. Bob, are there any messages from spirits regarding wealth? Thank you. Stranger Things, one of the things that I'm being given here around you is one of your themes. You have a life theme. It's an entrepreneur life theme, which means that you will generate a lot of success in your life, but it comes not from working for other people. It comes from working for yourself. So I want you to be thinking in terms of how would you build your own business? Because I feel like as an entrepreneur, you're actually going to be very broad-minded and have a lot of vision and reach a lot of people, but it comes through multiple businesses. One area that I see being very successful and is connected to real estate. And I feel that you're actually going to hold multiple properties. Some of them are going to be, they look like commercial properties, like you might own like warehouses or office buildings or apartment buildings, but I'm getting larger scale properties in your future. So I want you to explore investment in real estate and working in that area. What's interesting is they also show me a storefront here, and I'm seeing crystals and like mystical things in it. So I think that you will also in your future own a store that's like a metaphysical store. So I think, spirituality and business for you are going to go hand in hand. Okay. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. All right. Amy, 2572. Bob, how will I move out of my current home? Well, in terms of how you'll do it, you're going to do it because I see you getting more money in your pocket. I think that as we go into the summer, June and July, there's more money. And I think by end of summer, you'll actually be in a position where you can do that. I have to encourage you in terms of finance. I think you're at a growth period now. And I think that anything you do to kind of step up the earnings through working on a promotion or trying to get a new job is actually going to work for you. So start that process now. And I think by August, you'll be able to do that. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. Eric Ferguson. Blessings to you, Eric. Thank you, Amy, for your question. Eric says, any important messages for me? Thanks and blessings. Eric, I got to tell you, when I'm stepping into your light right now, I'm getting three colors. I'm getting silver light around you, blue light, and purple light. Silver means that you're in a money growth period now. And I think for you financially, you're going to just keep growing. I keep seeing money around you from now till September. And I feel like when we're in September, it's almost like there's even another opportunity that comes in. So it's kind of like even September's another growth, but it's kind of like there may be a new job offer in September or an expansion of your current work in a way that brings you even more money. So it's going to be solid and secure for you. Blue light tells me you're opening your channel. And I do pick up around you a number of alien spirit guides, particularly Pleiadians. So I feel like you're being guided. And Fletcher says to tell you, he says that, yes, the Pleiadian guides are literally connecting you through your higher self. And that purple light definitely means you also have some earth spirits around you. Eric, I don't know if you've been having an experience lately with, I'm getting electrical stuff inside your home, like weird, like radios coming on or light stuff. And I think you may be drawing to yourself some earthbound spirits as well. I don't think there's anybody dangerous, but I do pick up some presences. So I want you to kind of walk through your house and just kind of sense if you're picking up energy, because I know you're very tuned in. But I get two earthbounds around you. One is a young girl. She's probably about 20 years old. I think she was a suicide. The name's Linda around this. And then I'm getting an older man, feels like he's in his 70s or 80s, who I feel like died. He was a car accident, maybe a drunk driving accident. But I feel like they're drawn to you because of your light. Now, I don't pick up they're dangerous, but I do pick up their presences around you. So you might want to check that out, okay? I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here, okay? Christian Druid 1313, Clifton. Hey, Bob, can you read my health? Christian Druid, I have to tell you, when I'm stepping into your frequency, I'm getting a few things. One of them is connected to your digestion. I'm getting an imbalance there. And I feel like you've got a weird thing going on. There's a connection I pick up that's like, it's almost like medicine. Like I feel like you've been taking some type of medicine, but it's not agreeing with your system. This may be something that's almost like an antidepressant or some type of mood altering medicine. But I do pick that up around you. So I'd like you to look at your medicines because that's where I'm getting an imbalance. I don't see you dying. It's not your time to go. I don't see corona around you. But I do feel like this digestion issue could be fixed, but it's connected almost like toxicity around medicine. And I think you have a little bit of a food allergy going on as well, particularly related to acidic foods. So kind of look in that area. Overall, I think you're here a long time. You're not going anywhere. Okay. I hope that helps, Darling. Blessings to you. All right. Cymatics of Divinity. Now that's a cool name. I think you win the award tonight for the best name tonight, best channel name. Thank you for your donation, $4.99. Cymatics says, hello, Psychic Bob. You're awesome, and thank you for everything you do. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for being here. I was wondering if there are any messages for me from the spirit world. My Uncle Steve. Let me see if I can get anybody over here for you. Hold on a second. Let me sort through the crowd. Okay, because whenever I read, it's like the room fills up with people. I can see Doris. You know, my guide Doris helps me so much. Fletcher, thank you for letting her come through. Hold on a second. You know, I have to tell you, Cymatics, I'm not, and I gotta be honest, I'm not getting your Uncle Steve right now, but I am getting somebody else here around you that's trying to speak to me. And this is a woman that I'm getting here, and I want to place this on your your father's side of the family. And this feels like it's a grandmother, I believe, or a great grandmother. I'm going to say grandmother right now because I'm having a little trouble hearing it. But she said, we're all back here. And this grandmother wants you to know that she's working with you as well. And she said, when I was alive, she said, I always sought out spiritual presences. So I think this grandmother on the father's side had a bit of psychic ability. But she's back here and wants to acknowledge that she's with you. And she says, Steve is back here as well, but he let me come through. So I do believe your Uncle Steve is there with this grandmother as well. And can you let him come forward for me? Okay. Okay, I'm getting him. Hold on, his voice is coming through. Somebody's talking. I think this is him. He wants you to know, he said, I'm so sorry. He said, I felt like I let everybody down. And he wants you to know he's fine in the spirit world. What's funny is he's coming through with a joking, like he's like a little bit of a prankster. And I get the sense, particularly when you were a little younger, he was always, you know, like kind of a lot of fun, like the life of a party. And he said, yup, that's me. That's his word. He just said, yup, that's me. And he wants you to know that he's in the light. He said, this is his words. He goes, people wondered if I made it over, you know. He said, there are a few people in the family who were doubting I'd make it over here to the light. And he said, let them all know that I made it. And he said, ha, to those who thought I wasn't going to get to heaven. He said, I made it to heaven. And he's having a lot of fun saying that, like he's picking on some people. But he wants you to know that he's around you. Now, what's the connection with the father here? Because I get a sense that he was, I don't know if this is a father's brother or uncle's brother, but he's coming in with the grandmother on the father's side. So I think he was a uncle on your father's side. If I've got it wrong, bear with me, because sometimes they cross lines when I read. But I pick him up back here, just sending greetings over to your dad. So I think this is for your father. And he said, we're all having a party over here. Anyways, he's in the light and asked me to deliver that to you. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. I hope that helps. Oh my gosh, Brenda Mitchell just donated $20. Is that right? Am I reading? I can't see. I got to put my glasses on. $20 to the show. Brenda, thank you so much. Gosh, you guys are so kind and generous to me. You know, Brenda, I have to tell you, hon, you're a medium. I'm telling you, when I'm walking right, the minute I step into your energy, I'm being literally blinded with purple light. This tells me that you have a long connection to the spirit world, ever actually since childhood, honestly. And I feel like for you right now that this power is literally getting stronger around you. Spirit is trying to get you, well, honestly, into service. And I think you're a natural medium. I don't know if you've had training. I just pick it up as a natural ability, but you might want to explore, if you haven't done so, spiritualism. It's the religion that I was trained in. I was a psychic all my life, and then I got trained through the spiritualist church. I started working when I was 15 as a psychic, and I started with haunted house investigations. And I bring that up to you, Brenda, because I feel that you have a gift in that area also. I think you'd be very good at working with earthbound spirits and helping families who are struggling. I get a woman here around you as well. I feel this is on your mother's side of the family. I want to call this an aunt on the mother's side. Now, it could be great aunts. Sometimes I confuse them. But I've got a woman back here, and she steps in on the mother's side of the family. So I'm going to call her an aunt for right now. But she's guiding you from spirit. And I think when she was alive, she was very psychic. And I don't know that you can place her. But I want you to explore on your mom's side family, like aunts or even great aunts. Because I'm not getting her name in. I just pick her standing up around you. And she's not hearing me clearly, or I'm not hearing her, but she is guiding you. And I feel a very close energy around you with this woman, like she's been walking this path with you. So she's back here, and I just heard her say something. She said, yes, she said she has the sight. So I think that she's talking about you have the sight. Well, she has the sight too, but she's saying you have the sight. So she's with you in spirit and bringing you a lot of help from the other side. So anyways, I hope that makes some sense to you. Also got to tell you, I feel that 2020 for you is going to be a stellar year if you step into claiming your gifts. And you might say, Psychic-Bob, I don't know about that, but I'm telling you, it's there. And when I see it, I'm always right. Okay. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Thanks for your donation. All right. Oh my gosh, we got another donation. Who is that? Oh, Nicola. Nicola farts rainbows at the enemies. I love that. I think you get the second award for great name for your channel. £4.99. Thank you, darling. That's very generous of you. Nicola writes, Nicola's all the way here from England. I know Nicola. Bob, my dad goes into hospital tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Last night when falling asleep, he called my name. Will he be okay? Nicole, I'm so sorry about that. Let me tell you, when I'm stepping into your dad's frequency, Fletcher's been my spirit guide back here, Fletcher. You know the sound a cash register makes? When the old days, they used to go ka-ching. Well, anyways, he's doing that, which means that he's got a clean bill of health. Fletcher said it all comes up perfect for him. So he's not going to die. It's not his time to go. I don't pick up death energy around him, no. He was calling your name, though, because, see, right now, Nicole, you're very psychic. And when people are anxious and scared, they can feel power around psychic people. And so he was calling your name, not out of necessarily crisis or terror, but just a feeling of connection with you. And your father is on your soul chart, he's part of your soul family. So, right now is a very good time for you to visualize and send healing to him. I got to tell you, I don't know if this makes sense, but I'm getting I don't want to get on to your family business, but I'm getting an issue around the heart that he may need to have it looked at for a heart stent. Like, I think like this, they do that as outpatient. So, even though it's serious, it's not the end of the world, but I do get an issue around a heart stent that may need to be looked at or have a stent put in, because I'm getting some weird stuff with stomach around him and also in the chest area. So that's where I want him to look at. I don't see him crossing. It's not his time to go. He'll come through it just fine. Okay. Thank you for your question. Thank you for your donation. I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Okay. Oh my gosh. Marcela Vega. Hi, my lovely friend. Hello. Oops, hold on, just went by. Any advice for me? Blessings for everyone. You're so sweet, Marcel. Thank you. Marcel, I have to tell you, when I'm walking into your vibration right now, I'm getting gold, flashing gold light here. Gold light tells me that you've got talents that you need to kind of release into the world. And so I want you to kind of think about, what you're good at, because I feel like you have a lot of talents, particularly in the area of communication. I get a lot of artistic energy here. And I feel like you need to kind of think about expanding your visibility, expanding what you're doing, because I feel like there's another revenue stream or money coming to you, but it's connected to your talents right now, particularly artistic talent. So I want you to explore that and see where it takes you, okay? But anyways, I hope that helps. So my advice to you is don't waste your talents, embrace them, and think about kind of expanding. I kind of feel like you're going to run your own business down the road. If you're not already, I just keep feeling like when I go the rest of this year, I'm getting business building around you. So be open to building your business. Let your talent shine because you'll make more money. I feel like you've been in a little bit of a holding pattern and you're ready for change. I hope that helps. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Vivian Clark is here and just donated $20. Viv, you are so sweet. Love you, darling. Thank you so much. Well, you are blessed. Listen, Viv, I got to tell you, it's interesting. When I'm walking into your vibration here, I'm getting bright, clear blue light. That tells me from a psychic place right now that your perceptions are on. I want you to trust your perceptions, your psychic perceptions about spirit, but also your perceptions about just day-to-day living. You've gone through kind of, I feel like, a cleansing, a process where your system is processing information quicker. So don't be surprised if you seek spirit's answer for something and it's like, boom, it's instantly there. That's what we call infused knowledge. And I'm getting a lot of infused knowledge energy around you now. And I think that's going to really pick up for you. I'm getting a woman coming in here. Hold on, I'm getting a voice around you. Okay, I'm hearing I think this is a sister back here. And she says, I'm here. And she said she's doing fine. And she said, oh, I'm so happy. I'm free of that body. This is your sister. And I believe that she passed of cancer because she's showing me like water flowing through her body. And she says, I cleansed all the impure cells out. And she's particularly showing me in the lymph gland area here and in the breast area. And she says, I'm clear. So this sister around you in spirit wants you to know that she's at peace. And she said, PsychicBob, I'm glad to see you again. So I'm so glad to see you. Thank you, darling. Well, anyway, she's with you in the light. And she said, tell Viv, she said, I'm still going to be a pain in her side. So you know what? Death hasn't changed this sister. She's going to be more ornery than ever. Oh yeah, I'll tell. She said she's also over there. You have a cousin. It's a woman in spirit who's a cousin, I believe. Yes, and she said this cousin is handing me, bring her for. She's got a symbol. It looks like a rose and a cross. I think this cousin may have been a Rosicrucian or some type of mystic, but she's showing me a rose cross. So they're both in spirit, and they're asking me to tell you that they're present and bringing light and blessings to you. And you're going to hear from them more clearly because your channel is clear. Thank you for being here, Viv. Love you, darling. Thank you for your donation. All right, T Rose Lover. Oh my gosh, you donated $10 to the show. Thank you, darling. Blessings to you. T Rose Lover says, hi, Bob. Hope you're doing well. I think whenever I'm here at my tubies, I'm doing well. My question is, my right leg keeps hurting at night, and I don't know what's causing it. I can't sleep. T Rose Lover, I got to tell you, let me just step a little closer because it's interesting. When I'm walking into your vibration, I am getting what I call a hot spot. It's like light flashes from that leg area. And I see what it is. Yes. You have some strain in the back part of the leg. It's near the knee, like the upper thigh and the knee area. And that pain is coming from your chair. You're sitting in a chair during the day that's irritating the backside of the leg. I want you to look at where you're sitting, any chairs you're on. You may need to change it because I feel like there's just like muscle strain in that area. And it's weird because you might say, well, I feel really comfortable, but sometimes the body can be injured and you don't realize it till later. So you may need a chair that's more like, I feel like your feet aren't touching the ground right, or it's like strain in that area. So I'd like you to have your chairs looked at. I don't think this is going to be a long-term issue, and I don't think it's anything serious. I don't get cancer, or I'm not getting blocked arteries or anything horrific, but that's what I'm getting. It's muscle strain connected to a chair. Okay, I hope that helps. Blessings to you. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, hold on. Somebody else donated money. I didn't see it. Cymatics of Divinity donated another $4.99. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. I recorded and sent it to my mom. I also wanted to ask about what you see in my energy and what I should be focusing on. You know, cymatics, I got to tell you, your energy is very, well, in terms of color, I get a lot of yellow around you, which is a sign of leadership and independence. And I think for you to kind of do a normal 9-to-5 job is going to be a challenge, because I just think that you're kind of ahead of everybody. You're an old soul. And so I'd like you to focus on literally business building for yourself. You know, I think you have a lot of creativity, a lot of independent spirit. And if you would focus on, you know, following your own path, I get around you a real great gift, a creative gift for writing. And this might sound really crazy today, but I feel like you could write a book. And I also get a screenplay, like literally writing a movie or a play, and in addition, a book. And it might be that they're interconnected, or maybe not, but I see writing around you, and I feel like you want to be all about expression. You have a communicator theme, and you have a leadership theme, and both of those will serve you in running your own business. Okay, so I hope that gives you a little help. Thank you for being here. Blessings to you. Thank you for your donations. All right. Oh my gosh. Layla Winters is here. $5 donation. Thank you so much. Layla, I have to tell you, hon, when I'm stepping into your frequency, I'm getting voices around you. Now, this might sound strange, but you have fae, the fairies. You know, fairies are real. A lot of people don't believe in them, but they're real. This is tied into one of your past lives. You have a past life connected to England, and it was in the Middle Ages, around 1200s. But you had a past life as a witch. Now, when I say witch, it's a good witch, like a healing witch, a blessing witch. And you work with the fae people, the fairies. So you definitely have a natural connection to fae people, because I'm hearing them literally like buzzing around you. So I'd like you to explore fairy magic, Wicca, witchcraft, and fairy people. I think you will find that once you explore that, it opens up a whole new world for you. And I think it's going to bring a lot of blessings into your life, because what they're telling me is that 2020 for you, my spirit guide's back here talking. He says, tell Layla that 2020 is all about rediscovering her power. So your power is already there, but you've kind of lost it or forgotten about it, and you're reconnecting. But it starts with the fae people. Okay? Thank you for being here. I hope that helps explore it, and let me know what you think. Blessings to you. All right. All right. Horror Beauty FX. Bob, anything about romance connection? Blessings. Well, Horror Beauty, I got to tell you, I think this summer for you is like serious romance time. But before we get to like July, it'll start around July, but before that time, I'm getting a lot of social energy. You definitely have blue light around you, which means you're in a communications place. I want you to literally be reaching out to people. I think this is going to be an online connection that you make. But I do see a relationship starting around July for you, and it's going to be somebody that you meet online. This guy may have a connection to the military, because I'm seeing his hair. He looks short, dark hair, military type. I don't think he's actively in the military, but I think he's come out of the military, has a background with that. Very nice guy. It's got the letter R connected to his name, so maybe like a Richard or a Rick name around this. But I felt like it was ironic. You meet him online and he lives literally about 10 minutes away from you, but you've never met him locally. So yeah, watch, just start connecting with people online, because I feel that you meet him before July, but it's like by July, you're going to really be in a place where you're like, let's get to know each other much more closely. Okay. So yeah, you're ready for love, darling. Blessings to you. Tansy T. Hi, Tansy. Psychic Bob, I got a psychic message that you are ready for me to get in contact with you. Is that right? Tansy, I tell you, I don't know. That's up to you. I always say when people are ready for a reading, that means that spirit has led them. So if spirit's leading you and you know that, then you follow it. Okay. Thank you for being here. I never like to tell people what they have to do. It's up to you. But if spirit leads you for a reading, then it's time for you to have it. Okay. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. All right. Next question. D3. Oops, hold on. I just lost it. D3 Light 3D. Should we take my dad out of his nursing facility and bring him home? Does he carry the CV-19? Will we find a few people soon to care for specific needs if we do? Oh, that's a lot of questions, hon. Well, let me just put it in a nutshell. I don't think bringing him home is making him any safer. I don't feel he's in danger there. And I would say if you bring him home, do it because he wants to come home. Because I feel like at the nursing facility right now, honestly, I feel like he has kind of a routine there. But I do think he coming home isn't going to make him any safer. So in terms of danger, I don't pick up danger around him. But if he's asking to come home because he misses you, that would be one thing. But I'll tell you, I do think bringing him home will have some challenges for you. Whereas I think at the nursing home, he kind of has a routine that keeps him kind of in a stabler position. So unless somebody's at the home with him all day long and helping him, I say don't bring him home right now, because I think it's going to be a lot of work for you that may be a little overwhelming. Okay, so keep him there for now, unless he specifically says, I want to come home. Okay, thank you so much. Blessings to you. Oh my gosh, somebody just donated $5. Jimmy James, any messages from spirit? Any connections to grace on the internet? Jimmy, I have to tell you, I keep hearing an angel. You've got an angel around you. It's Archangel Gabriel, one of your spirit people. And I'm hearing this voice, it's angel. And it's funny when the archangels come, it's so powerful. And he comes in with this vibrant voice, and he says to tell you that you must speak your truth and claim your power. You're at a transition point right now. And they're asking me to tell you that the month of June and also June and July are both pivotal turning points for you, where there's kind of a sense of coming to life again. I feel like when I go back over this last year, you've been in a holding pattern. And I think that your holding pattern is about to break, where you're really finding that you're ready to kind of claim back your life. There's been an energy here of people kind of stealing your thunder or blocking you. And I think you're about to have a lot of freedom here. So don't let anybody hold you back, okay? In terms of grace, I have to tell you, I'm not getting a lot around that. So if that's somebody that you've met online, I feel that energetically, I'm just not getting a lot around it. So if it's somebody that you're trying to connect to, ask Gabriel to help you, because he's very powerful and will help you with communications, okay? Thank you for your question. Thank you for being here and your donation. Thank you so much. All right. Thomas Smith. Hi, Psychic Bob. Just been crying to God. There's no purpose behind a lost childhood. Things only getting worse. I just don't want to survive. I need justice. I need my parents to hear me. I don't know what to do. Thomas, I'm so sorry this is still going on for you. But I have to be honest. I think that you're going to have to, on some level, break contact with them because they're too destructive to your energy. When you have that much pain, it doesn't matter if they're relatives. You know, I always say it doesn't matter whose family is. You love, family is who you choose to love. It's not always about blood. And I tell you, I feel that this summer there'll be an opportunity for you to do a move. Now, you know, suicide is not the way, okay? You know, so don't go down that path. You know, listen, you get up every day and you choose, and this is the secret, you have to choose life for yourself on your terms. We cannot control what other people do. So you can't fix your parents. And I know you want to, you want to fix the past, but you can't fix it. What you can fix is what you choose to do moving forward. And I feel for you, in all honesty, you're going to have to do a break. I get a woman that I feel is going to connect with you this summer. It's an older woman. She's probably in her 50s or early 60s. I don't think this is a relative, but this is a woman in the neighborhood who would let you come and live with her. And I think she'll want to take you in. So I want you to think about people that you know or that you're going to meet along the way that are older people and share with them your journey, because I feel like you're able to go to a home where it's like you almost become a son to this woman. And I don't even think she's going to charge you rent. I think she'll say, just come stay. I need companionship. I need somebody to help me around the house. And I'm telling you, I think a break is what's necessary. So I want you to explore that. In terms of timing, I feel like June, July is where this breaks through for you. Okay, thank you for being here. I hope that helps a little bit. Blessings to you. All right. Somebody donated money. Hold on, I just lost it. Okay, Feliz Giki, $7. Feliz says, Bob, hi, do you have any messages from my father? You know, Feliz, let me see if I can get him through here. Hold on just a second. Doris, are you back there? It's Feliz's dad. Okay, he's here. Ooh, he just stepped in when I called for her to help. He comes in. This man was bigger than life, I can tell you, Feliz. But he's back here, and he says, I'm dancing. This is funny. He was, I don't know if he danced in life, but he is definitely dancing in the afterlife. And he wants you to know, he said, I'm so happy over here. He said, now I know when I left, he said it didn't look good and it was pretty tragic. And he says, please tell my daughter I'm sorry the way I left. I get the sense his death was kind of tragic and not very pleasant. But he said, I forgot all of that now. And he said he's dancing in spirit. He's asking me to tell you that he's helping you as well, because it looks like you've been in a holding pattern in the money area. And he says, tell her that I'm kicking in a few bucks for her, a few dollars. So he's going to send some money your way. I want you to watch. The month of May is important. He says, May is the blessing time. That's the words from him. So he's helping you with some financial situation and bringing his presence. He's asking me to tell you he's been trying to reach you also in your dreams. So I want you to listen, because he is talking at nighttime to you. And he says, my daughter can pick it up. She's pretty tuned in. And so he's acknowledging you have some psychic gifts as well. But he's with you and he's going to help you. Watch the month of May. Okay. He said, well, my daughter have a dance with me. So he's really seems very happy to connect you. He's celebrating life. He's very happy in the spirit world. And he told me to tell you, he said, I'm even driving a motorcycle over here. Who would have guessed? Isn't that interesting? They say the most interesting things. Anyways, he's with you and asked me to bring that to you. Thank you for your donation. Blessings to you. All right. Oh my gosh. All right. We're going to get one more in here. Guys, I got to wrap it up. Bob's got readings to go to tonight. 2020. Oh my gosh. $2 donation. Thank you, 2020. You know, I got to tell you, 2020. First of all, thank you for your donation. But it's interesting because when I'm walking into your light, I'm getting literally a column of white light coming down through the top of your head. You're opening some type of channel right now. There's literally like you're reaching for some sort of higher knowledge. And I feel like if you're feeling like you're not getting that connection, just wait on it. You know, sometimes we have to wait on spirit, but what they're showing me is that that light means that it's coming to you. So the information and the connection to spirit that you're seeking is almost upon you. I think it's actually upon you. You're just not feeling it right now. So I want you to watch for that and be ready for it, okay? You definitely got a blessing coming to you. I want you to call, and I'm getting a name that's speaking to me for you as well. And the name sounds like it's an Edward. And it's interesting, there's a man around you named Edward. He's dressed in kind of like Edwardian clothes, like, you know, the way the suits were. And he said he was a medium. So Edward's a medium guide who's around you to open your channeling gift and your connection to spirit. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, guys, we are at our hour. Hold on a second. I'll give one more. Robert just donated $5. Robert, thank you. Let me see if I can get this in. I'm on a tight schedule tonight, so forgive me. Hi, Bob. Anything on my career, and my heart is breaking over my friend Isidoro, who is not contacting me. Robert, I'm so sorry that's happening to you. In terms of career, I actually see, you know, literally the end of May is a turning point for you. So there's going to be a new opportunity for work around that time period. I think you're on a path. It's right now, it's about letting it come to you. You can't force it, but it's a timing thing for you. In terms of Isidoro, excuse me, I can't say the name. Isidro, forgive me, I'm bad with names. You know, I feel like they're still in a kind of a reclusive place. I get the month of July around that. So you may have to step back from that for a little while. But I see a contact coming in July. Okay, so I wish I could say now, but for some reason, this person is choosing to remain, you know, silent. It's not about you. They're not trying to be hateful towards you. What they're trying to do is work out their own kind of healing process. So don't take it as an assault or an attack. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your donation. Thanks for being here. Guys, PsychicBob has to get ready for more readings tonight, so I'm going to wrap it up. Listen, thank you for being here. I love all of you. Keep it here at Spirit Channel. We got more coming. What's tomorrow? Monday, we'll have horoscopes. So check back here and get your horoscope. We cover all 12 zodiac signs for the week, so you'll get your whole week's horoscope. If you went wanting some psychic help and I couldn't get your question tonight, which I'm sorry I can't get everybody. It's just a numbers thing. It's nothing personal. Be back here tomorrow because you'll get your horoscope from me for the week. And so many of you have written and said how much those horoscopes help you, and you rely on them every week to get through your week. So I'm honored to do that for you. So we'll have horoscopes tomorrow. Guys, listen, thank you for being here. Give me a call if you want to get on my schedule for a private reading. You can also write to me in my email, PsychicBobHickman@gmail.com. Those links will be below. Make sure to see my merchandise store below this video and pick up a t-shirt, explore them. And if you can't buy one now, at least go read about them. You'll enjoy the shop. It's like going to a museum. All right. You guys are the best. I love you. Thank you for making my night. Whenever you guys come out, it makes my night, and I'm so honored. Love you all. We'll see you back here tomorrow for horoscopes. And until then, may all of you always blessed be.